Restorative Yoga. Hello. Today we're going to start seated on our mat. You're going to need a yoga block, and you're going to need a bolster or a rolled up blanket and an extra little blanket that you can use to drape over yourself at the end of our class. Go ahead and just put these to the side for now, and we'll get started. We're going to come down to our mat, so go ahead and adjust yourself on the mat, and then come down nice and slow to your back. We're going to come in Savasana, and I'm going to take you through variations of each pose that you can do. So the first variation of Savasana will be our feet are flat on the mat, about hip width distance apart, and your knees can fall in towards each other, palms facing up. You can also try a butterfly pose with your feet, where you place the soles of your feet together and let your knees open to the side. And you can also just come into a traditional corpse pose. So your legs will go out long on the mat, and you can roll your shoulder blades underneath your upper back. Feel free to try all three ways and just come to the position that is most comfortable for your body today. As we lay in Savasana, we're going to begin to do some breath work. So inhaling and exhaling just at your normal breathing rate. Release any tension that you can feel in your body. Take a body scan and see where you're holding that tension. If you can't release the tension, try to breathe into the area that you can feel the tension. Breathe into it and send compassion and love to that area in your body. Take a few more breaths this way, releasing any tension that you might feel. If it cannot release on its own, please remember to send a deep breath into that area of your body with compassion, kindness, and love. As we go through our practice today, remember to be patient with yourself. You may feel emotions come up that have not been dealt with yet. If this happens to you in our practice today, witness the emotion, acknowledge the emotion, and simply let it pass. You may feel the need to weep, and if this emotion rises, it's completely normal, and we're going to witness the emotion, acknowledge it, and let it pass. As we lie here in Savasana, bring your awareness now back to your breath at a normal breathing rate. Inhaling and exhaling, sending kindness and compassion to any areas of your body that are holding tension. Send your legs out long if they aren't already, and then pull your left leg into your chest. Grab a hold of the knee, the shin. Your right leg should be out long on the mat, grounding down into the mat as much as possible. Feel the stretch. Send your left leg up long, lengthen it straight. Hands go out to the side in a T. Then you're going to go across to the right side of your body and back up. Do that 3 times with your leg. Really try to twist here. That's going to get into your organs and your digestive tract. When you come over on the 4th time, you're going to stay here. You can place a block underneath your ankle so that your leg can rest comfortably. And then go ahead and gaze over to your left arm. This twist is coming from our mid-back, so our shoulders and our upper back should still be grounding into the mat. Bring your leg back down to the mat. We're going to stretch that left leg out long now and place your block on the other side of you. Right leg comes into your chest. And now your left leg is grounded into the mat. Pull your knee into your chest. Really feel that stretch up to the hamstring and the thigh. Lengthen your right leg. Arms go out in a T shape as we cross over to the left side with a straight leg and back up. Cross over to the left side and back up. Make sure you're really getting that twist in there, so we can release any energies that are blocked in our organs and digestive tract. Place the block underneath your left ankle and let your body relax here as you gaze over to your right arm. If you're witnessing any strong emotions at this point, make sure you acknowledge that it's there and then let it pass. Bring your leg back up and place it down on the mat. Adjust yourself on the mat into alignment. Grab your block. Bring the soles of your feet about hip width distance apart. I'm going to take you through some variations of this pose. The block can be placed on the lowest level, right on your sacrum, your lower back. Make sure it's placed there comfortably. If this is quite comfortable for you here, you can stay here. If you would like a little bit more, you can place the block to the mid-level on your sacrum. Now this is where you can stay if you're comfortable here. The next adjustment would be to place the block on the highest level. Now this is an advanced move right here, so if you're not quite advanced, just stay on the low or mid-level. Now rest into this pose and breathe into any parts of your body that are having tension at this moment. If you are experiencing any strong emotions at this point, witness the emotion, acknowledge it, and then simply let it pass. Push into your legs, take the block out from under you, and then slowly vertebrae by vertebrae roll down to your mat. Come over to your side, and then up to your mat. We're going to come into a child's pose. You can reach your arms out on the mat. You may place a block underneath your head. If you want a more passive, relaxing child's pose, you can bring your hands to the side of you, palms facing up. Relax your arms and let your shoulder blades peel away from each other. Take some nice, calming breaths in this position. Acknowledge any emotions that you may be feeling right now, or any sensations that your body may be having, and then simply let them pass. Inhaling and exhaling. Bring your arms out in front of you as you push up. You may set your block to the side. Bring your hands to the center of your mat and then over to the left side off of your mat. This should be a nice deep stretch for your right side body. Come back to center and then over to the right side of your mat. Your left arm should be reaching out, grounding onto the floor as you get a nice stretch through the left side body. Come up to your mat, grab your bolster or your rolled up blanket and put it lengthwise on your mat. You're going to sit in front of that blanket and pull it right up to the lower back. Lay back and drape yourself over the blanket. A couple of variations here. You may cross your legs. You may come into a reclining butterfly pose with the soles of your feet together. Or if neither one of those options are comfortable for your body today, you can straighten your legs out, lengthen them on the mat. So try all three of those and see what is the most comfortable for your body today. And then go ahead and get into the position that you chose. Adjust so you're comfortably lying over your bolster or your blanket, and then your arms are going to go up in a Y shape above your head, resting on the floor near your ears. Your chest should be nice and open here. Focus on your breath and Feel your chest rise with your inhale and lower with your exhale. If at any point strong emotions come to you at this moment, witness your emotion you are feeling. Acknowledge that it's there, and then simply let it pass. Bring your arms up and grab the opposite elbows. Place your arms above your head. If this is uncomfortable for you, you can slide down to your forearms or your wrists, and then relax your shoulders and arms down into this position. Acknowledge any sensations that your body may be feeling right now, and then let it pass. Stretch your arms up above your head and then out on the floor in a half circle, like you're making a snow angel. So arms come down to your side, and then lift your arms up overhead, reach up above your head, and make a big circle. Keep going with this a few more times, reaching up. Big circle with your arms back and down. Reaching up. Big circle with your arms back and down. Place your hands on your stomach and focus on your breath. For a couple of breaths, feel your abdomen rise and lower with your inhale and your exhale. Bring your forearms to the ground and then push yourself back up to a seated position. We're going to need a wall for this next position, so go ahead and find an open wall available to you. And then you can set a blanket out on the floor so it's more comfortable. This position we're going to do is called legs up the wall. We're going to place our legs in a 90-degree angle. This will promote recovery for our bodies faster. If you have feet swelling or your feet are tired, it's great to do after work. So sit nice and close to the wall, and then your legs go straight up the wall. Get nice and close. You want your bottom to be touching the wall at this point, and our legs are up straight in a 90-degree angle. This also helps the blood flow go back down to your heart, and it helps promote lymphatic fluid drainage as well. As we sit here, just breathe into this pose. You're going to feel a gentle stretch in your hamstrings and maybe the back of your neck. You may feel as if your feet are getting cold or tingly, and go ahead and pump your feet, flexing and pointing. This will bring the blood flow back up to your feet. We're going to begin to slowly open the legs just a little bit at a time, and only go as far as your body's comfortable. If this is where you're comfortable, stay at this point. At any time your feet feel cold and tingly, go ahead and move them around a little bit to get more blood flow back up to them. Slowly, the legs come down the wall as we come into a passive stretch. You should feel this stretch through your inner thighs, your hamstrings, and the back of your neck. Breathe into this position. Witness any emotions that arise or any sensations that your body is feeling right now. Acknowledge that they're there, and then let them pass. Bring your legs back together. You can help them out with your hands. Then we're going to scoot about 2 to 3 inches away from the wall. Bring your foot down so it's in a 90-degree angle, and then place your left ankle over your knee, stretching into your hamstrings, your glutes. Go to the other side. Right foot comes over the left knee. You can push that knee open a little bit to get a little more of a stretch. Roll to your side. You're going to grab your block, your bolster or your rolled up blanket, and then your extra blanket. Place your block down on the lowest level and come to lay on your side. Your bolster or rolled up blanket can go in between your legs, and your extra blanket can be draped over you, or you can leave it off, whatever you're comfortable with. Rest your head on your block and make any other adjustments that will make you comfortable as we lie here. Close down your eyes if you haven't already, and focus on our breathing. Just a normal breathing rate. On your next inhale, when you take a breath in, imagine you're breathing in a golden light. This golden light will come in, and it's a nice healing warm light. Send it up into the crown of your head. As you exhale, exhale any negative feelings or thoughts that you may be having. Inhale the golden light. Imagine it going down into your arms all the way to your fingertips, healing and calming. Exhaling anything that is negative. Inhale the golden light as it goes down into your torso and your pelvis area, healing and calming. On your next inhale, the golden light will go all the way down your legs, your calves, and reach your toes. As you exhale, exhale any negative energies. And inhale, imagine this golden light going through your entire body as a healing, calming, and loving light. We're going to begin to come out of this. Go ahead and flutter your eyes open. And then sit up on your mat very slowly. Take your time to get there. Take that blanket off. Move the pillow or bolster out from your legs. And then place the pillow or bolster on your mat. Go ahead and set your hips up onto that blanket with crossed legs. Make any adjustments here so that you feel comfortable. Then we're going to begin to roll our shoulders back and down a couple of times. Look over to your right shoulder. Do a half moon over to the left. Inhaling and exhaling as you go back over to the right. Inhaling and exhaling as you go back over to the left. Continue to do this a couple of more times. You can come back to this class as much as you feel the need. I hope that this was helpful and that you had some good experiences today with me. Thank you for joining my class. Namaste.